Hi, Richard here from Let's Ride Motorcycle Training. Thank you for joining me on this rather pleasant March morning. And I thought I'd talk to you about countersteering. Now, countersteering is a very strange phenomenon with motorcycles. And as nuts as it sounds, it means you actually turn the steering one way and go the other. So if I want to go around a left-hand corner, as nuts as it sounds, I'm going to turn the steering to the right. And to go around a right corner, I'm going to turn the steering to the left. Now when I say turn, I don't mean literally yanking the steering wheel left or right. It is minute movements in the steering, very, very tiny. Oops, nearly got hit by a pigeon. Woo! Okay, right. Yes, let's go back to that. So, minute movements in the steering. So if I want to move the bike to the right, so if we look at my right hand, I'm going to just gently push the right handlebar, just tiny amounts, and it does move the bike. So let's try that again. So look down at my right hand, push the right handlebar, and look, I just very gently, and it moves the bike to the right. If I push the left handlebar, the bike will lean over to the left, but it is tiny movements. And so if I want to do a right-left swerve, I just push the right handlebar, push the left handlebar, push the right handlebar, push the left handlebar. But I'm only putting a little bit of energy into that. And then obviously the more energy I put into it, the harder the bike will react. So if I push the right handlebar a little bit harder, the bike moves across to the right quite quickly, doesn't it? So it's quite easy to remember. So if you want to lean over to the right, you push your right handlebar forward, just gently. If you want to lean over to the left, you push the left handlebar forward very gently. So what I'll do on this nice little twisty road here is I'll just bring up a separate screen of my hands, and each time I push a handlebar, I'll just raise my fingers just to demonstrate that I am pushing that particular handlebar. So here we are, we're just coming up to a left-hand corner. So this one I'm going to push my left handlebar. Here we go. Coming up to the corner, I just gently push the left handlebar. The bike will lean over to the left, and around we go. Now with this right-hand corner, just going to very gently push the right handlebar. I'm only putting a little bit of energy into the steering, not a lot. And then gently left handlebar. And now I can relax. Here comes the right one, so it's going to be right handlebar, push that forward. And then we relax. A little bit of pressure on the left handlebar. A little bit of pressure on the right handlebar. And relax. Left handlebar, pushing that forward for the left hand corner, nice and wide for the cyclists. Here comes the left hand corner, so left handlebar, gently pushing it. Can you see I'm barely pushing? There's very little movement in the steering, very little. But if I push it quite hard, look how quickly the bike reacts, yeah? Push the right handlebar hard, the bike reacts. Okay, so the harder you push it, the quicker the bike will react. So I'm pushing the right handlebar just very slightly for this very slight right hand curve. Same again here. We'll just chill out a little bit. So at the moment I'm putting tiny movements in the steering just to keep me on course. And here we come up to a left corner. So left handlebar, gently push forward, and then right handlebar to straighten up. Here we are with a very gentle right corner, so just very gently pushing the right handlebar. Then left handlebar for the left corner, right handlebar for a right corner, left handlebar, left corner. Keeping a bit of pressure on, and then just right handlebar to straighten up. And here comes the left corner, so left handlebar. Straighten up. Left handlebar again. Keep a little bit of pressure on it, and then right handlebar. Push. If you're going wide, just push a bit more. Very gentle left-hander. Slightly steeper right-hander. Okay, left hand, push forward. Oh, it's quite a sharp right-hander, so I'm going to put a bit more energy into it now. So push. And then left hand, push. Push, 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 push. Okay, right hand, left hand, right hand. So much mud on the road at the moment. Straighten up and relax. Now, if you ride already, you know how to do this, whether you know it or not. It's a very subconscious thing. Your brain does learn this very, very quickly. So you don't need to overly worry about it. But once you know about it, it's like having power steering. And the reason you don't realise you're doing it is the movement you're putting into the steering is so slight. You barely know you're doing it. And just remember, if you're going wide, push the handlebar even more. So with this left-hander, I'm not leaning over enough, I'm going wide, so I push it a bit harder, that will make the bike lean over a bit more. Let's do the same with this right-hander. So I'm coming in, I gently push the right handlebar, it's not enough, I'm going wide, I push a bit more, makes the bike lean over more, and around we go. Okay, quick interruption, as I totally forgot to say that counter steering only works when you exceed sort of 16, 17 miles per hour. Below that, and normal rules apply. So if you want to turn to the left, turn the steering to the left. If you want to turn to the right, turn the steering to the right. It's only when you get over that sort of 17 mile per hour threshold that counter steering kicks in. And that is counter steering. Please like, subscribe, and if you've got any questions or comments, pop them in the comments below. See you next time.